Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do an update to my beauty bank. I do these every month, at the end of every month now, and I think this is my second update. I had my intro, then I had my update, my second update I think. And I have some things to share. First of all, what I normally do is I go through my empties. I've only finished 2 items this month, and that's even including body care, skin care, hair care. Yeah, I just haven't had anything that I've been able to finish this month. I have a lot of skincare, and I have a lot that is probably halfway done. It's just the way that it ended up, I just haven't been able to finish anything hardly this month. So normally I'd have like a basket to share with you. I only have the 2 items, so I'll go through those and then I will talk you through what that means in terms of my beauty bank, because the way that I ended up my points last month, I was in the positive, and I'll share with you if I have any new items that have entered to my collection, and I'm really just counting like makeup at this point. So if there's any new makeup that's entered, has that changed my points? And then also if I've hit pan on any eyeshadow, then has that adjusted the points as well? So it should be a really quick video because I'm going to be straight to the point and I don't have a huge basket of empties to go through. So we'll just do that for now. All right, let's start with the 2 empties that I have. I do have one skincare item, which did take me a really long time. This is from Pi Skincare, and this is their Camellia and Rose Gentle Cream Cleanser. This is expensive, and I bought it for full price. It does come with actually a nice face cloth, but I've actually had to get rid of that face cloth because it just got too dirty. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to repurchase this because I've been really missing it. It is so gentle on the skin, and I really like the effects of it. So Pi Skincare is also, they're fully organic products. They have won a lot of awards in terms of like being organic and good for the environment and things like that. They also are vegan, and of course cruelty free, but they're a UK brand. You can kind of find them in most places in Europe, and also you can buy them in the US as well. They are pricey though. I mean, that is the biggest issue, I would say, is they are a pricey brand, but I think they're worth it. And this took me a really long time. So this is it's 150 ml, and normally for a cleanser, when I focus on the cleanser and I work on it, I don't feel like it takes me that long, but this one took me a really long time. It was an LS pump, so it just kept pumping up. I didn't really know how much I had left. And then I pumped my last little pump a few weeks ago, and I've been really missing it. I just really was enjoying it, and I think I'm going to buy this again. Okay, and then my second empty is this little eyeliner here. Now this one I'm just going to say goodbye to. It's just gotten too small. This was my Jouer eyeliner that I was working on in a project pan last year, and I was in my musical panning, and I updated, or was it my Partners in Cream? Maybe, I'm one of the two. And I did an update the beginning of December, and I said, oh, I'll just carry on working on it until it's done. Well, I kept using it, and then I sharpened it, and the little tip just, like, I just can't sharpen it anymore. It literally is at the end. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's really there's no more product there. It's all gone. And it was a really nice shimmery brown eyeliner. But yeah, I finished this, so I've been holding on to it for almost a month now. I finished at the beginning of January, and yeah, it's done. So this is my one and only makeup item that I have finished this month. It is an eyeliner. They take forever. This took me forever. I hardly wear eyeliner, so it really took me forever. But yeah, this one is done. So this one will count as a credit that I'm going to be able to pull back into my my scoring. So let's talk about that. All right, so last month I ended the month at 5.5 credits or points, however you want to call it. I don't even know what I want to call it. Let's just call them credits. So I ended up on high. I didn't buy anything in December. I did obviously end up getting makeup for Christmas, but anything that's gifts or anything like that, I don't count because I haven't actually gone out and bought it myself. Now, I have new makeup to share with you today that I did buy. I did not buy it in January. I actually bought it in the beginning of December, maybe even the end of November, I'm not quite sure. It was around that period, but I only received it in January and it was stuck in customs, and I just didn't know if I was actually going to get it, because when I went to go pick up my package, the man was like, oh, your signature doesn't match. And I'm like, what are you talking about? My signature doesn't match. And he's like, well, it doesn't match this one. And I showed him another ID and I'm like, well, it matches this one. Are you telling me that I'm not this person? And he honestly wanted to have an argument with me, like saying that my signature was off a little bit. Regardless, I just thought for a moment I wasn't going to get the package, but I do have the package, so let's share with you. I did order from Colourpop, and I couldn't help myself, because before you judge me or anything like that, it was before Christmas that I bought this. I didn't buy anything from Black Friday, but then when this was released, I really wanted it. So I did go and purchase the Aurora Lights palette, right? Oh, the Aurora Struck. Those Aurora Lights. Aurora Struck palette. Because honestly, I just thought it looked absolutely stunning. Now, I did not know that I was going to get the Beauty Bay 42 pan Midnight palette, which is very cool tone. It's got purples and everything like that. It doesn't have quite the same color story as this, but they're very similar, and had I known I was going to get that, I would not have bought this, but I did, and I ordered it well before Christmas, well before I got the Midnight palette, and I finally ended up getting this palette this month, only this last week, and so it's here now. And so I have to share it with you. But honestly, I think it's stunning, and it is different. The Midnight palette from Beauty Bay is a lot more blue. This actually has a little bit more green in it, and it obviously has the purples, and there's some beautiful duochromes just from what I can see. But anyway, Colourpop released so many palettes, and it's been a really long time since I have been sucked in to any of them, and this is the first one in a long time that I have seen they've released where I'm like, I actually have to get that. So I did go out and buy this. I mean, I didn't go out and buy it. I went online and I bought it. Now, I also, while I was buying from Colourpop, because of the fact that I know it's going to take a long time to get it, it's likely going to get stuck in customs. So what else could I buy? I have been wanting to try their cream bronzer for a while from the Soul Body collection, or like sub-brand that they have, and I think Misty bought this recently, or not that long ago, and from what people say, it's a very good cream bronzer. So I wanted to try it since I was going to order from Colourpop, and I thought, okay, fine, and I added it to the basket. So now I have another cream bronzer. I got the shade Light. I haven't even opened it, to be honest. I just, when I got all this stuff eventually, I was like, okay, finally, and I just put it away. But here it is, and I've actually never tried any of their Soul products before, so yeah, I haven't even tried it. This is light, but it looks pretty orange, to be honest. Actually, it looks very orange. I'm hoping that I'm gonna like this. I like the compact, it's nice. But yeah, so this is another new item that I got in that order. Now, this is where I feel like those two alone are fine and justifiable, right? However, when I bought this palette, I thought I just bought the palette. You know how they have like the whole collection and then they have like little sub collections of it? I honestly thought in my recollection that I just bought the palette, because I learned from the Hocus Pocus one that I didn't need like a full collection. I just don't need that. So in my recollection, I actually thought I just bought the palette. And then when the box came a few days ago and I opened it up, I was like, hold on, there's too many items in here. What is all this? So then I went back to my order and I realized I bought the palette that came with these two things. So that's kind of my fault. I didn't even know I was going to get this, but I ordered whatever palette collection this was. So this is all from the Aurora Struck collection. It's not the full collection because it also came with, I think, some highlighter and things like that, which I'm really glad I didn't get that. But it did come with this, which is like a body shimmery dry oil. I'm not all that keen on that, so I'm like really annoyed with myself that I got this and not just the palette. I thought I just got the palette. I must have just been going crazy when I ordered, or I didn't notice when I put it in my basket. But anyway, it comes with this, and honestly, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna add this to my makeup because I don't really see this as makeup. I mean, I know this is to put all over your body. It's not for your face or anything. It's like a body dry oil that could be makeup, but I'm gonna put it in my body care, and actually I'm not even gonna count it in my makeup. I'm not trying to do that to justify anything. I just think I don't want to keep this with my makeup. I won't use it. I'm just going to put it with my body stuff. So I just want to do an FYI. I did end up getting this, but it's not going to be counted towards my makeup because it's not really a makeup item. However, this is. So this is the So Dewy Duo Chrome Face Gloss, which I wish I didn't get. I didn't know I was going to have this. This is panoramic. And from what I've seen, and I haven't seen that many videos on it because I really wasn't interested in this when it was first released, and I didn't think I was going to get it until a few days ago when I literally got it. It's just a glossy gloss that you put on, and it's like a highlighting gloss on your face. I don't really know. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this, but I would consider it a makeup item, so I will keep it with my, I guess, cheek products. So yeah, and that's it. So a little bit of like an FYI, I got this, but it came with those two. That's kind of annoying because I honestly just thought I was going to have these two and it was just going to be 2 points deducted. Technically it's 4 new items, but this one, as I said, I'm going to roll into, I'm just going to put my body care because I'm not really going to use that. And I'll probably have to give it to somebody that does use items like that because I don't, unless in the summer I'm just going to want to be a glowy hoe and put it all over, which I might. I mean, that's the only time to use it, in my opinion. But this one I'll put in to my collection. So yeah, instead of 4 new items, I'm going to put in 3 new items. So I started the month at 5.5, so I need to deduct 3 points from that because every new item that I roll in is 1 credit. So now I'm at 2.5, okay? Stay with me. As I finished the eyeliner, that is 1 point that I can pull back into my collection, so now I'm back at 3.5. With me so far? Yes? Okay, good. Now, I have been able to hit pan on a lot of eyeshadow this month, more than usual. I don't know what happened. I think I just got lucky with the shades that I had and some of the shades I've been working on for a while. So I actually have 5 eyeshadows that I have hit pan on this month, and with my eyeshadow pans, I count them as half a point. So I'll show you where I hit pan. Some of these will be a spoiler actually because the videos haven't been posted, and so sorry about that. But this one's not because I already mentioned this. This is in my Stoned Vibes from Urban Decay. I had this in my Shop My Stash. I wasn't trying to hit pan in this shade, but I hit pan in Raw Energy while I was using it this last month. So that one was a nice sort of bonus pan. I was just trying, using the palette itself and doing like a no pan left behind. Not a panning project at all, but I hit pan, so that was cool. This next one I updated in my Zodiac Panner, so this is not a spoiler. I did hit pan in a shade in my Nomad palette, which is this shade right here, Moshi Moshi. So that one I just updated, I think this last week by the time you see this, so that's not a spoiler either. But however, the next 3 are spoilers for projects. I did post maybe 2 of them on Instagram, I think, if you follow me on Instagram. So again, they might not be spoilers. This one I just hit pan on a few days ago. This is from the Book of Magic, and this is from my Pan Those eyeshadows. One of the shades I'm working on is Cursed, and I hit pan in that just a few days ago, so that is a spoiler for my Pan Those eyeshadows, which again, I haven't even finished this month's project yet. And then I also hit pan in this palette, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. This is from my Zodiac Panner. This is not a spoiler actually, because I did update this in my Zodiac Panner already, but I hit pan in this shade right here. so that was cool. And then this one is a spoiler from my project Level Up, which I have filmed, I haven't posted the update yet. I've been working on the Naughty Nude in the level 2, and I hit my second pan, so I actually have hit this level now. But yeah, I hit pan in this naughty shade right here. So yeah, that is a spoiler. And so because I have 5 new eyeshadow pans and they're all half a point each, that actually takes my points from 3.5 to 5, if that makes sense. So yeah, that means that my points have only gone down a point from last month, mainly because I've been able to finish a 1 makeup item and hit all of these pans. If I hadn't been able to do that, I would have been at like 2.5 points. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I might, if it carries on being this easy to stay in the positive, and you know, I might have to put some sort of rule in place when it comes to buying a new eyeshadow palettes, because, you know, I wanted that eyeshadow palette, but I did buy it sort of right at the beginning of December, so I didn't technically buy it this month, even though it's counting for this month. But I don't want the fact that I have all, you know, 5 points rolled in now for February. I'm like, oh, I can go carry on buying more makeup. I don't want to get into that mindset, because I think that's already, you know, I think at the rate that I'm going, if I continue to hit pan and eyeshadow and everything like that, the points are just going to go up and up and up. And my whole goal for this is to use more of my makeup and finish more of my makeup, where, you know, I've only finished 1 item this last month. So I don't know, I'm just trying to, I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but I don't know if I'm fully happy with how this is going. I might have to be a little bit stricter with how I do my point system, just so I can be stricter in terms of what I can buy and what I can't buy. But for now, I mean, I'm happy. You know, I have 5 points that is going to be rolled on to the next month. And, you know, aside from what I bought in December, which I'm counting now, I actually haven't bought anything in January, so that's a good thing. So I haven't bought anything, you know, since I bought that, I didn't buy anything in December, and I didn't buy anything this last month. So if I do buy something in February, technically it would have been almost 2 months later since I would actually buy something. But I don't feel like I'm itching to buy anything, and that ColourPop order was simply because I really wanted that palette, and because I wanted that palette and I was doing an order, I rolled in the bronzer. I wasn't supposed to get the other stuff. But anyway, I think I've explained it enough. Yeah, let me know if you've got any feedback or comments, maybe how I can make it stricter, or how you're doing. Let me know if your low buy, no buy beauty bank is going well this year so far. We're only a month in, so we'll see. But no, I'm happy with that. I just want more empties next time. I don't feel like I've been able to finish anything this month, so it makes me feel like I haven't done enough. Even though, you know, this cleanser took a really long time, and the eyeliner took a really long time too, so it's not every month where I'm gonna have loads of products. It's just, this is the only month in a really long time that I haven't had more to share. But anyway, that's beside the point. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!